Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you're listening to God, Sex, and Love. Your daily dose of inspiration and juice. It is July the 8th, 2022, and today the topic is While You Were Sleeping. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope that you all had a great day yesterday. Mine was just fine. Um, yeah, not too much to report from yesterday. I did an episode of GSL. Um, then outside of that, just the normal stuff. Being a mom, hustle from home and everything like that. There was a little something that was happening yesterday that was special. There was a group, uh, it's like a book club that decided to read my book, The Cultivation Period, A Single Christian's Journey. And yesterday was supposed to be a discussion day, and so I was looking forward to it. And so when that time rolled around, I was keeping my eye in the group, and earlier throughout the day, I was kind of posting and saying hello and everything like that. Um, but yeah, and y'all know me, right? I think y'all should know me at this point. And so usually when I'm doing stuff, I'm on time. Um, and everything like that. So I was told that the time would be 7 for the discussion. So I was there in the group around that time, and I went live to say hello and everything like that. And yeah, and I was looking and waiting for questions or something like that, and never received any. And so eventually, I ended up going and taking a shower and going to sleep and everything like that. So the crazy thing was, I woke up this morning, um, I guess yeah, to the sound of my alarm, and I had a message from the group around 11 p.m. telling me that people were asking questions, and then they stopped asking questions when they didn't get answers, and then I found that I was no longer available to see in the group, and it just was this whole thing, and I just was like, well, I never saw anything around the time that I was in the group, around the time that they said the discussion was going to be, and now that I don't no longer have access to the group, um, there's nothing really I can do to answer these questions that the person is telling me there were. And I'm willing to answer any questions or whatever, even if I just respond back in a letter or something, but I don't know, I just found that to be quite interesting. It was interesting for a few reasons. But regardless of what happens with that, I'm thankful that they took the time to read the book. I'm thankful that anybody had any questions, and I do apologize for, I guess, missing their questions. But if it was around 11, around the time that you reached out to me, then yeah, your girl sleep, because I got a show to do in the mornings. You know what I'm saying? So so we don't see what happens and what comes from that. But regardless, I'm thankful, and I'm glad that they took the time to read it, and I'm glad that people had questions, and I'm thankful for the group. I'm thankful for the group for choosing my book as a book to read for their book club, and yeah, so that's what's going on with that. That was something that was interesting that happened yesterday. Um, but yeah, so ultimately that is part of what the inspiration comes from for today, the topic. Um, because it's apparently like while I'm sleeping, it's like a lot of stuff be going on. Things like that. Either, I'll see people have messaged me, all kinds of things like that. And I guess that kind of made me think about, uh, the Lord, and while we're sleeping, right, what are we missing? Um, and everything like that. So that's the inspiration for today's juice. And so, yeah, I looked up verses centered around that idea. Um, and this is what I got. This is what what stood out to me this morning, y'all. So Luke 21:36, it says, but stay awake at all times, praying that you may have strength to escape all these things that are going to take place and to stand before the Son of Man. Now that's a pretty good verse all by itself. Like, honestly, that, we could reflect on that and not have to say anything else in regards to this conversation. But yeah, stay awake at all times. I mean, when it comes to this topic, I am reminded of the ladies with the oil, right? They kept those that were prepared, they had their oil and everything like that, and those that weren't prepared, excuse me, was trying to get oil from those that were prepared, and everything like that. It does remind me of that account. But I mean, if we just go deeper with that verse right there, it's saying, praying that you may have strength to escape all these things that are going to take place and to stand before the Son of Man. So again, this warns us that there's things that are going to be taking place. So we should be staying awake and we should be praying that we can escape those things, that we'll have the strength to escape those things. I don't really have too much to say about it, to be honest. It like I said, it says what it says and it is what it is. This is what we should be doing. We should be getting ready. We should be prepared. We should be like the I don't know if you say like the bridegrooms or however they say, the women that had the oil in their lamps. That's a good old song from back in the day that we can just hold on to as a reminder of what we should be doing with our time here on earth and everything like that. Yeah, it was interesting. I was looking up the verses, and the first few verses I found in reference to this was kind of like talking about rest and everything like that. And yes, there is a time for rest as well. But there's also a time for us to be staying alert and always praying and being aware of, of the times, as they say. Let me go to another verse, y'all. Matthew 24:13. It says, but the one who endures to the end will be saved. There you go. I mean, I know we kind of talked about this, was it yesterday? Or I don't know, at some point during this week about, not just going with the trendy or the flighty thing, the thing that, the right now thing, and then not thinking about the things of God that is going to have longevity and everything like that. So again, that's just a reminder with that to say that, hey, let's endure to the end, and everything like that. Why? Because the one who endures to the end will be saved. I'm gonna keep going. Matthew 24:44. It says, therefore you also must be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect. Well, I don't know if that's Pope. It depends on where you at on the spiritual side of things. But it could be Pope, or it could be something to look forward to here, to say that, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, as they say. But yeah, because you don't know the hour. And honestly, at an hour that you do not expect. That's what the word here says. So, there's plenty of verses to go deeper with. And keep going on this idea of, while you were sleeping. Ultimately, again, a lot could take place while you were sleeping. I'm gonna live an example. I've shared with you all, what happened to me last night. While I was sleeping, apparently I was getting all the questions, and everything like that. And so, yeah, be ready, and that's the juice. That's the juice today, y'all. Y'all know y'all's juice juices have been kind of short and sweet, so I don't know. Y'all can let me know how y'all feel about them. I don't know if it's because I need to take a break from the juice. I did think about that as well, even though I didn't take a break when I was sick, so I could have took a break last week, but I didn't. um, and now I'm well, and I don't know. But regardless, man, I hope that you all have been encouraged and inspired by these juices, whether they be short or long. Yeah, again, you guys can peruse and let marinate on your heart, souls, and minds the additional verses that are in the Go Deeper section. But the Bible verse of today is Luke 6:35. It says, "But love ye your enemies, and do good and lend, hoping for nothing again, and your reward shall be great, and ye shall be the children of the highest, for he is kind unto the unthankful and to the evil." Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love. Your daily dose of inspiration and juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. But y'all know that today is Friday, so that means that a new episode of God, Sex, and Love, the talk show, should be going live at 7 p.m. It should be a chat with Mr. Joe Campbell. I hope I'm saying his name right, but if not, y'all can check on on Actress Miracle Sims platform who the guest is, because I think it's Mr. Jeff Campbell, but I don't have it in front of me and I didn't write it down, so my apologies for that. But yeah, be on the lookout for that episode airing tonight at 7 p.m. And yes, I look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow with the Lord's will. Bye-bye. There you go, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, anybody listening to the sound of my voice. I hope that you all are encouraged and inspired. Shout out to you, and thank you for showing love as you tend to do. Truly, truly appreciate you, sir. Man, yeah, I've been thinking to myself, I haven't really been talking to y'all extra amount of time and stuff like that, how I usually would do. But yeah, man, I'm excited. There's a lot of cool things happening. I'm excited for tomorrow because I'm going to be celebrating the launch of the lip gloss and lipstick collection called The Juice. So we'll be celebrating that tomorrow, getting a few ladies together and everything like that. Super excited. Again, if you all want to purchase or support or anything like that, go to actressmiraclesims.com and look under the lipstick tab. There should be all the information regarding that. But yes, I'm looking forward to celebrating tomorrow. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on, but I'm thankful, and looking forward to see what else the Lord wants to do with me, for me, and through me. Yeah, I could probably go on and on, but I guess I'll let y'all go. But I appreciate you all for listening, watching, subscribing, sharing, liking, all those things. And thank you all for tuning in to God, Sex, and Love. And yeah, I hope that you all are enjoying the content here, y'all. Y'all have a great, great day. And yes, look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow, Louisville. Bye-bye.